Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl D once again. So in today's video, happy new year guys. This is the first time you guys are seeing me after the new year. So my best wishes for you guys is good health, more time with your families, more zen, peace of mind, and more money, more of the moolah because we need it. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys something that I've been doing off late. Like growing up, I would see my grandmother doing it all the time, and like for some reason I started doing it out of nowhere, and it has really helped my hair. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So what we're going to do today is braid our hair or protective style with African thread. So you can use basically any other thread to do that form of braiding or protecting your hair. But the one thing is you have to make sure it is a thread that does not cut, because some of these thread cuts and they can cut or break your hair. So make sure it is like cotton thread or like a soft thread that will not break the hair. So I've already taken gotten my threads ready. Like you just have to pile them up. So I have like 2 or 3 pieces. No, that's not 2, that's like 6 pieces all lined up together, and this is the thickness of the thread, and we're going to use it to braid the hair. So you have to make sure that your thread is really soft, like I said, because you're going to braid it really tight and it can cut into your fingers as well if it's like those threads that are really sharp. So this method, like I believe every African knows about this method. Our ancestors have been doing this for centuries. Like my grandmother, like when I lived back in Ghana when I was a little girl, I would see people doing this all the time. So this is not like a new thing that I just discovered. It has been around for ages, but I just fell in love back with it. Like I was just sitting there and remember my grandmother, and I was like remembering how she used to do. We had this big old tree in our house, like in the compound, and she would like just sit under the tree and be braiding up her hair. And like, let me tell you, my hair is nothing. My hair is even a joke compared to my grandmother's hair. And she would do this form of protective style like every single week, and then like at the end of the week she'll go to the salon to get her hair washed, and for the rest she did her hair like all by herself, and she had like hair. If I say hair, she had hair. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to show you guys how I use it. So starting off, I'm just going to put it in my mouth. That's how we do it in Africa. So starting off, like I've already parted them into sections. As you can see, my hair is already parted, and you have to make sure it is moisturize your hair, because that is the whole point of this braid. It locks in the moisture. Like even after 2 weeks, if you take out the thread, your moisture, like the shininess, like the cream that you put in the hair, it's still there. It doesn't go anywhere. So it makes sure the creams, butters, everything you put in your hair is locked inside and it doesn't move. And that is what we want, especially now in the winter times. Your hair dries out quickly, like it will dry out like crazy. So you have to make sure that your hair is moisturized enough for it to be not to break off, or for you to have any damages throughout the winter time. So as you can see, look how creamy this cream is. It's like the butter that I made myself last week. I'm going to be using it until it's finished. I use it on my children as well. So this is what we're using to braid the hair, because I know people are going to ask me about it. So I'm just sharing it beforehand. So as we've got the cream or the butter down, you just take your thread and make sure it is not too tight. Your braid or you threading doesn't have to be like this. As you can see, it is pulling the hair back. You have to make sure that when you take it, you how do you say, you pull your hands back a little bit so that it is not too tight, and then you can start braiding it up. You just take it, lock it in with your finger, you just place it on the hair, and then you lock it with your thumb. So you put your thumb on top of it, and then you just go around the arm and back up. So we're going to do this a couple of times until your ends are really locked in. Like you can see that they are locked in, and then you can take it downwards. So doing this, it takes a lot of time. Like it is like braiding, because it is a form of braid. It is like braiding. So the amount of time that you use to braid, let's say divided by 2 or 4, because we're braiding 4 parts. And we have 2 different types of the braiding. So you can have the one that is braided really, really close to each other, like you don't even leave like space in it. And then the thread can sometimes get locked. What you have to do is just loosen the arm and then just take it out and then continue. So we have the one that is really close to each other. It's like a spider web up here. Yeah, we're back on track. And then you have the one, so this is the one that is really, really braided close to each other, like you can see. And then you have the one that you can just braid it like this. Where's my thread? You can just braid it like this. That takes lesser time than the ones that are really close to each other. So you can either braid like this or braid really, really close to each other. But I found that the one that is close to each other locks in the moisture well, like better than the one I just showed you guys. So I prefer doing that one. And I'm just going to stop talking, less talking and more braiding. So you're going to be needing a lot of threads, so make sure you have a couple of threads ready to go, so that you don't have to stop in between to go and make another pile of threads. So once your thread is at the end, you're going to do like we did in the beginning. You're just going to add it to the hair and lock it with your finger again. You're just going to lock it with your thumb and then take another thread. So I've just piled them here. Take another thread and then just continue with it. So we got the first one down. As you can see, it is, if you have long hair, it is going to take you a while to finish. I even have cramps in my arm, but yeah, we must go on. So I'm going to do the rest, and then when I'm all finished up, I will show you guys the results. So guys, as you can see, the two front part is done, and guys, it took me 3 hours to get both sides done, because as you can see, this side this side is a bit neatly done than this side, but we're still learning. Like, I know how to do it, but the patience to see through, like, I have this little patience. So, but I still stuck it through, and I'm going to do the back off camera, because I don't want to edit no 6-hour video. So I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll be back and show you guys. It is going to be the same as the front, so you can have an idea of how it's going to look like. Like, this side is a bit tighter than this side. As you can see, is a bit loose. So this is how you're supposed to do it, so that you do not pull your edges, because it doesn't look cute when you don't have any edges. So I'll be back when the back of it is done. Like, when your hair is mid-length or shorter, it is going to take you lesser time than the time I used to do mine. So I'll be back when it's all done to show you guys the results. So guys, this is the end result. As you can see, it is a bit late, but yeah, we got it done. So it looks a bit stiff, but you can actually really style it nicely. Most of the time what I'll do is I'll just take these two and then just put them together, and then afterwards you can just style them at the back. You can sometimes do it like this, or just use a clip or a tie just to tie them up. It is a really good protective style for under your wigs. So I hope you try it, and throughout the week, or when I'm taking it down, I'll come back and show you guys how my hair is underneath it. So thank you guys so much, and I will be back when I'm taking it out, so don't go anywhere. Hey guys, so we're back. This is week two of the braid with the thread being in my hair. So I've had it in my hair for about 2 weeks now, and I was already taking out one, and then I realized my the volume of the phone that I'm using was so low, so I decided to film it again. So if you see this loosen, it didn't lose by itself, but this one, I think at 1 week the thread started coming, getting a little bit loose, but you can just braid it up again. It is not a big deal. Getting all this hair on camera is sometimes a struggle, but hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. So I'm gonna take one out and show you guys how the hair looks underneath it all. Like, the taking out is so easy and it is faster than braiding. It takes such a long time to braid. This 4 braid took me about 4 hours to make this 4, and that is mainly because my hair is really long. If you have like bra straps or shoulder length hair, it is going to be easier and much quicker. guys, we're done. As you can see, look at the hair. The moisture, like the butter was locked in so good. Look how shiny it is. It is not dry. Look, normally if I do my normal braids rather, it will be screaming, it will be like dry as heck. But look at this, let me show you, let me come closer so that you can see. It still has, and this is 2 weeks, it has been in my hair for 2 weeks now. So this is a great method, and let me put my hands through it. Like, this is the strands that came off, which is actually nothing. That is like 2 weeks worth of like not washing my hair, 2 weeks of not washing my hair. So it is actually nothing. Like, this is the method if you want to grow your hair locked in moisture so that the hair is not as dry, especially if you have dry hair. And basically the goal is to grow your hair. Like in the winter time, I don't really like braiding my hair a lot, so this and my normal braids are like the way to go for me. So make sure you try it out. If you have long hair and you don't want to, I understand because it is a struggle. So thank you guys so much for sticking around, staying, hearing me blab, all of the above, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.